There was a scientist or a group of them, and all they did was they did tests on rats, which is no surprise there. However, what they did was really amazing. It's probably the most, not heartwarming, but it's the most of something that's really stuck with me. So what happened was these scientists would put rats in water, and the outcome was really surprising. The rats would drown. The scientists would just let the rats drown, and that was all part of their test. It's not a very good thing to think about necessarily. However, what the part I like about it was them doing this test again. They put rats in water, waited until they drowned, and then they would help the rats, and then they placed the rats back in the water, and you'd be surprised about the outcome. The first time the rats were put in the water, they swam for, I think it was 30 minutes before they drowned. They just gave up. They didn't know what else to do. That's all they were doing for 30 minutes was swimming. And the second batch of rats, since they were lifted up and saved before they were put back in the water, they swam for I think almost a day or a couple of days straight. They're just swimming. You want to know why? It was because they're given a little bit of hope. Hope goes a long way. And with that, that is my end game goal for life. I want to be that scientist that gives somebody a little bit of hope, but instead of putting them back in the water and letting them drown, I'm going to continue to give those people hope. I'm going to continue to give you guys hope. As you guys can see, all I really want in life is peace. It's really all I want. Nothing more. A lot of you don't know me that well and don't know my money situation and haven't seen me financially or anything like that. I don't care about money at all. For one, some people may say it seems like I am, but the only reason why I care about money in the slightest is because of my goal of helping people. I thought at one point that I needed money to be able to help people to the degree I want to. However, that's not true. What is music? What is writing? What is being creative in general? Being creative in general is just a means of helping people. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I listen to music or read something really good or watch something that's really good, it gives me hope. That's the exact feeling I want to be giving other people. Now, the way I want to go about it is a little bit differently than I'd say I should probably go about it, because what I really want to do, I don't want to just give people hope. You know what I mean? To just give someone hope, in my opinion, shows that there's not much compassion there. Maybe depending on how you go about giving somebody hope, there's a lot of compassion there, but I want to be more of a giving people a moment they will never forget type person. Now, I know I can't do that on a very large scale, and I know I have to start somewhere, so I'm going to start with music. music is and has always been a very big part of my life. I played the piano since I was 4. Well, electric keyboard since I was 4. I have very, very few memories of when we used to own an organ, and I'd be on that. I don't remember how old I was when I was on that, but yeah. There's a lot to my in-game goal, which is really what this video is about, is my goals. The only one I can really think of that I really want to accomplish is helping people. I don't know why. I've been told by several people I need to stop being so nice to people because I'm just being taken advantage of, which I am, like, I know I am, but the second I find out I am, I shut those people out. I don't want people who take advantage of me in my life. So how I do that is I'll just shut them out. And right now, I don't really think I have anybody taking advantage of me. I mean, there's a couple of people, I'm sure, but it's not bad enough to where I'm like, okay, yeah, you gotta dish you. Anyways, as far as the piano and stuff goes, yeah, I've been on it for about 24 years, maybe longer. I don't know why I quit playing it, honestly. Like, I know why I quit playing it, don't get me wrong. I know exactly why. So, there for a while, I used to play just for myself. I just used to learn songs for myself. And I don't know how to read sheet music either, by the way, guys. I really don't. I don't know anything about music, other than I know that keys sound good together, usually, and I know what sounds good. That's how I am basing my music theory off of. It's just what sounds good to me. Either way, I got out of the piano after I graduated school. I got out of a lot of things during that time, but a lot of that was because of the change. I went from going to school to doing nothing, because my parents gave me a year to do nothing. Well, not really nothing, but I really wish I would have used that year to work on websites, YouTube, something to build my career up. However, it wasn't until recently I really figured out what I wanted to do, and that was help people. I found this out 2020, I think it was. Maybe before that a little bit, but nothing too serious. Anyways, I stopped playing the piano because I didn't have people to play for. So, to back up the story just a little bit here, when I'd play in school, I played for myself, but others could hear me. Not very loudly, but loud enough people would come up and be like, oh, hey, who's playing the piano? That's really good. And it got to this point where I really liked playing for people because everybody only had nice things to say about me. And in school, nobody had anything nice to say about me except for like one person, which was really my only friend. So, I just really became accustomed to playing for people at that point because I realized how much it actually brings people together. So then I graduate and I just slowly stopped playing the piano until I just stopped playing it altogether. Now that I'm picking it back up, I have FL Studio, and I really think that's going to be my primary step in helping people. So my goal there with music is I'm going to try and help as many people as I can that way. And then I'm going to, I'm gonna expand, and I'm gonna try to help people more the way I want to, which is, again, I want to give people memories they'll never forget, which can be done with music alone. Avicii, I think, did it. Avicii he's a very memorable person, Either way, I do have quite a few other plans and goals and stuff like that in mind, but for now, my music is the main one. And you might be wondering how I plan on going about that. Well, I'd love to give my music away for free. I really would, but unfortunately, I do need a little bit of money. And if this site doesn't work out, I'll gladly give my stuff away for free. It's just the person I'm working with is very strict on me trying to make money, so I'm going to, he knows a lot about how I should go about doing what I want to do, so I'm going to trust him on what he suggests. There are a couple of things where I haven't taken him up on what he suggests, but for the most part, he's a very trustworthy person, and he's really got a vision for me, I guess is what we could say. So, and that person being my webmaster, in case he didn't know, he watches all my videos, and I wanted to make sure he knew who I was talking about. Either way, we're gonna start a site for my music. Anything like 8 bars and below, which I know you guys probably don't understand what that means. Some of you do, some of you don't. That's like a musical term, but anything 8 bars and below, I'll be giving out for free. Again, I'm going with that free thing because I don't mind people enjoying my music. If I have 1,000 people who watch or listen to one of my songs, that's potentially 1,000 people, and I'm talking consistently. That is still 1,000 people I am bringing hope to every day they listen to my music. That's what I want. Anything that is 8 bars and above, I will have a snippet of, and they'll just have to pay for it. Probably not much. I'll think about pricing and stuff like that here once the site's up, but we're not doing a whole lot of money, I don't think. I'll probably ask my webmaster a bit more about pricing and how to go about doing it, just because I'm not very familiar with pricing songs on top of the target audience I have, which is going to be game developers, because everyone says my music sounds like gaming music, so we're going to give it a try. Anyways, guys, I got some plans I got to do, so I'm going to go ahead and head off here. I wasn't expecting this to be a 14-minute long video, so thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.